beautiful evening in Alabama. If you're seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. I'm happy that you're seeing me. Okay, guys, my name is Gift, and on this channel, all I talk about is natural hair. Yes, I love my natural hair a lot, and I'm like, why don't you video the content you do? But I don't do a lot. I always just pack it up like this. And this is like on the good days. Like I woke up on the right side of the bed and I'm like, pack up your hair. And I did. Alright guys, you're welcome. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please do your baby girl a favor and subscribe. And if you're subscribed, you're viewing my channel yet again, you guys are the real MVPs. Alright, on today's channel I'll be talking about how to maximize your protective styles for longer hair. So I'm going to be telling you how you will retain length, yes, with your protective styles. Remember I told you from my previous video, and if you've not watched that video yet, I'm going to put a link down in the description buttons. So just do well to watch it. Okay? Alright guys, so today we'll just be talking about what we'll do all through the journey of our protective styles. Like personally, I told you I'm going to be telling you what I do. I won't go ahead telling you what I read, or even if I read it before I tell you about it, I should have practiced it and found it to be working. If it's not working, I will tell you I tried it and it's not working, or better still, I won't tell you anything at all. But trust me to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Alright, I'm getting a little bit dramatic. Don't mind me, sort of excitement. I'm usually very happy when I come in here. I'm like, I have a lot to say, and I want to say everything I have to say, but I don't intend to make my videos long, so it's going to just be short because I need you to get the point, okay? Alright guys, so into this video I'm going to be telling you how I maximize my protective styles. So it's not enough to have your hair in a protective style. I told you already that there are different types of protective styles. For me, my most preferred is twist. And why is it my most preferred? Because it's easy. I make my hair myself, so I try to do something I can lose, something I can do, something I can finish in a day. But luckily for me, I was able to come up with this hairstyle, and I'm enjoying it so far, but it will soon be going down. I carry my protective style for 4 to 6 weeks max. I know I've done more, and every time I do more, I'm usually having a lot of problem with the takedown. And by the time I'm done with this video, you're going to know why you should probably not keep it for that long. But then, different people, different things. Whatever might work for me might not work for you, but there's no harm in trying. So maximum my protective style stays for 1 month. Now, how do I maximize my protective styles? First of all, I want you to know that for your protective styles to be effective, there are 3 things you must have in mind. First of all is the style. Like when you're putting up that style, the process, what you do while putting up that style is very important. Now secondly is the period between when you put up the style and when you're taking down those styles. You see that window? It's very important. And then lastly is when you're taking down. You see that one is the most important. In fact, everything is important, so you need to pay attention to everything I will be saying today. Now, first thing I tell you is the style. So, as I said earlier, you need to pick up a style that is minimal tension. You don't want to pick up a style that will pull up your hair. You don't want to pick up a style that will add a lot of tension to your roots or to your... And so that is why I will not prescribe you make those very tight, knotless braids are even good because they try to avoid the knots. But then, you know, some of our stylists now, they like that tension makes them feel like, oh, we are doing a good job. So as much as you can, you might want to avoid such tension. So personally, I will not want to do that. And one of the reasons why I picked this chunky hair is because it will help me not to put a lot of tension on that style. Although I know there's that temptation of you trying to grab everything together, but if you do your homework, you detangle, moisturize your hair properly, that strength of trying to pull everything together will be bridged. So I don't do that. But most importantly, I told you, is while putting on the style. So one of the first things you want to do is wash your hair, detangle it very well, and then avoid tension on the roots of your hair. All those tight styles, like, they are very fine. I love it. I love when I see somebody make one Ghana braids or whatever braids, and they are beautiful. I love it. But then I'm a freak about hair. Like, I want my hair long. As I told you, currently my hair is 2 years. I'm sure to be 3 years soon, but it's about 2 years plus, and then it's not yet in the length I want, and I'm working towards getting there. But then while we're in that process, I'm trying to avoid everything I should avoid. So you won't see your baby girl on some very tight hairstyles. I won't say I've not done it. I've done it a couple of times. I've had some events I wanted to go to, and I wanted to look flawless. And in those events, I don't do my hair myself. I just pay for it, and you know how our sweet stylist could be. Well, it is what it is. Alright guys, so that's the first point. So make sure that process is very important. Detangle your hair properly, put in a lot of moisturizers, and then don't do very tight hair. Now, in the second stage of maximizing your protective styles for growth, for hair growth, maximal hair growth, is that time when your hair is resting. Now, at that point, you don't want your hair to go dry, so you must always moisturize your hair. Always, like, you need to drive that into your head. If you are aiming for a long hair, your hair must always be moisturized. I know during the winter season, I noticed that my hair was breaking off. I was having a lot of flakes coming down from my hair, and I went into a marathon hair moisturizing. Like, I was doing that every day. I entered the bath. In fact, I had my natural hair twist on, so all I did was just stay under the bath. I know you might be like, oh, it's because of the winter, the water might drag out moisture from your hair. Yeah, true. That was the reason why after that I had to use my conditioner, and then 2 weeks in between I tried to deep condition my hair. All those points are very important because they helped my hair to maintain as much moisture as it could. So that's very important. So what do you want to do? I'm going to tell you what I do. So in the beginning of the video, I'm sure you saw me spray my hair. That is my combo. Like, I have everything inside that spray bottle: my oil, my conditioner. I told you before that I am a lazy, natural hair growing human. Yes, the natural hair is very demanding, and I tell you, if you want to pay attention, you might get nothing done. But I have a lot on my table, and smart work is what I love. I go for smart work. So I just try my best. I put all my ingredients together. I know there are a lot of prescriptions and a lot of principles and protocols to moisturizing your hair. I've heard things like the LOC method and the LCO method, where you have to put in liquid conditioner and oil in your hair. I know, I agree. I know there are lots of people that have grown their hair longer than me, and that is their principle, which is fine and which is necessary. But then I don't have the time for that. And I need my hair to be moisturized. So when I have my bath on a daily basis, I take my spray bottles and I make sure I infuse all my ingredients into my hair. And so far, I'm getting results. Like, I did dreads for 6 weeks before I took it down and made this twisting. And that was all I did. Just spraying it as much as I could every day or alternate days. I just try to ensure I show up at least 3 times a week. If you all know, your keyword in natural hair is consistency. You want it to grow, you need to be consistent. I've neglected this hair in between these 2 years, and I lost a great deal. But I'm back, and we're going all in. Like, just imagine it's my natural hair packed like this, and you're seeing all that length. Dreams, they will come true. Alright guys, so that's very, very important. But then if you are very meticulous, you might want to go through the normal process. So what you might want to do first off is you always moisturize your hair. And I tell you, plain water is enough. Like, just get your plain water in your spray bottle and spray it on your hair. Then you need a leave-in conditioner, just very basic ingredients: leave-in conditioner, and then your oil or your cream, just to lock in all the moistures together, and that is all. so you don't need a lot. Since I came here, I've not seen a good cream to use, but my oil combination is made up of grape seed oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. Those are the three I have in mind to try out others, but for now, that is what I'm doing, and I use the Cantu. My products are Cantu, so I just use the leave-in conditioner and water. That is all I do every day, and I'm seeing results. Yes. So as I said, it's just show up, do something within that period. So don't just do your hair and just be your protective style. I told you protective style might do 70% of the job, but hello, that's 70% of the job. Good drop if you do nothing about it. Now, finally, what I do, the last stage is the takedown. Guys, you see that stage of the takedown? It's one of the most important steps. You don't want to skip it for any reason. Like, what I mean by the takedown is when I'm loosening this hair. If you see me lose my natural hair, if you are helping me lose my natural hair, like, I think if my sisters, my siblings are watching this video, they are going to relate to what I'm talking about. You don't pull my hair. I know you are helping me, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But you don't pull my hair. Yes, it's very important, because for everybody who braids their hair or who is on a protective style, I'm telling you, your hair grows. But what you do while taking it down determines if you are retaining your length or you're just ripping off all the length you made. So very importantly, while you're taking down your natural hair, you need to be careful. Your hair is your baby. My hair is my baby. My hair makes me beautiful. Like, I love my afro. I need to love yours too. So when I'm taking it down, you take it down carefully. I spend about 3 hours losing my hair. Yes, judge me. Yeah, judge me. I spend 3 hours losing my hair, and sometimes, depending on how the style is, I spend more. And this is not when I'm using when I have attachments or added anything to my hair. It is when I'm losing my natural twist, because almost 90% of the time I'm on my natural twist. And you see me take my time. I don't rush steps. I move, like when I'm taking down this natural hair, I'll start from this bottom and take it down carefully. I think I have a video already made of me taking down my dreads, so I'll probably post it next. I don't know, but probably. And I'll show you how I lose my hair. And then when I get to the tip where there's a tangle, I make sure I detangle it carefully. I used to have breaks, but I ensure that the break I'm having is a natural shedding, because our hair sheds on their own. I ensure that is what I get. I don't want to have my hair ripped out because I want my hair very low. So you see the passion I'm using to tell you this thing. I want your hair to, I need people to join me in this in this beauty challenge. Like, I want your beauty to glow. So guys, very, very importantly, when you are taking down your hair, I need you to take it down with passion. Slowly. Don't waste any time. Waste time, please. What do I mean? Come on. Waste time. Take your time. Take down that hair until you lose everything. Then you detangle carefully and all. That is the way you will be able to maximize your natural hair. Because first of all, if you make your hair very tight, all of it will shed when you're losing it. If you don't moisturize it in between the joining, it will be very dry, it will be flaky, it will not be healthy. So it's not about the length alone. We need long hair and healthy hair. That is very important. So you need to do all these things judiciously. And most importantly, I avoid chemicals on my hair. I just want to bring this in. I know it's not part of the protective style, but from my previous video, I got a couple of people asking me about what I do about my hair. I just said it, even though I know I'll create a video about it, but I told them avoid chemicals. So I know that some people will relax hair, but I think there's a way you could care for your relaxed hair and to grow. I don't know much about that, and I'm not going to be saying anything about that. But for your natural hair, those colors, those bleach, you might want to do away with them because they will rip your hair off. That's just on the side. Let's leave it on the side. So thank you so much, guys. I'm done. I just got really passionate and emotional about this topic. I love to talk about my hair. I love to talk about things I do to my hair. So guys, I've told you all I do. that's basically it. So when I have time, when I'm taking down my hair, like after that 1 month, I do my deep conditioning. I take my time to wash my hair. I take my time to detangle my hair and all that. But in between, I could be very busy. I have a baby I'm trying to care for. Although now I'm chilling. My mother is around, so I'm feeling like so guys, currently I'm just busy with other things I won't be able to say here, but I'm sure somewhere along the line you guys are going to find out. But for now I'm busy with a lot of things, so I don't have that time to sit down and give hours to my hair. But I show up every day. Okay, I lied. I don't show up every day, but I show up more than 3 to 4 times in a week. So guys, that is it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this channel. Please, if you have not subscribed already, this is the time you should hit the notification. This is the time you should hit your subscription button and subscribe. And then if your notification buttons are off, this is the time to put it on. Get notified when I post anything. And please do also share this video with your friends and your community. And then if you want to join me in this hair growth challenge, I'm going to appreciate it. Leave me a message. Let's become friends on Instagram, and let's say Facebook, but I'm very, very inconsistent with Facebook, but I open my Instagram a couple of times in a day. So we could become friends on Instagram. You could leave me a message and I will reply you, or better still, just leave a comment in the comment section and I will reply you. Thank you so much guys. Have a great, great, great day. Bye.